Hold on. Oh, let me unmute Justin. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had to go start the stream and also pick up some stuff. Yo, watch this. Wait, what the fuck is this? I haven't seen this before. I have no idea what this is.
Alright, it is a force of nature.
Oh, everybody starts with a force? Wow. That's pretty crazy.
That actually makes it so much easier for what I was gonna do.
Anything but
Since
yours.
just say
oh my
again.
god, are you serious? We're supposed to be on the same team here, Justin.
I can do this.
No, I'm not going your door, man.
Sounds like a man that's most definitely going Yordles.
I might go. I'm not going complete Yordle, I should say.
Sounds like a man that's going legitimate Poros.
You said Poros?
No, not yours.
We should add a Poro thing, I swear. Scholar, Assassin, your attacks ignore armor, reduce healing. I really don't need any of these. At all.
What is all of this? I'm gonna take the safe one.
I don't need any of this. I
Me
don't
neither.
want any of this.
I'm gonna take the safe one though.
I can do this.
Who says zero? Strap innovator? Okay.
This is gonna tickle.
Zyra, Syndicate. Actually, cool. No, okay.
You know what? You know what? I haven't gone this before. Nah, you know what? If you want to go Yordles, you can. I got early mercenaries.
I literally told you.
I got early mercenaries. So I guess I'll see what this is about.
On my way.
Wait, Twitch is an assassin?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty.
I said the same thing.
Yo, by the way, did you know Syndicate is like a whole bunch of stacking with itself? There's 2 bodyguards in the Syndicate and there's 2 assassins in the Syndicate.
Wait, is it?
Yep.
Stands ready. Yes, put me on the bottom. Let's go.
Gunner. That's what twin shot is. Okay. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Have you met my flea?
Hey, I gotta do research into all their abilities to see if there's somebody who could just smack the whole team.
Ready for trouble? Find me a path.
Okay, it really wants me to have mutagen.
Time to start some trouble.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
You know what I meant.
Whatever could you mean? I actually do want to try and
Oh, I'm stupid. I sold Quinn like 3 times. Wait, why did I just get a gold? Wait, who does that?
Mercenary.
In a treasure chest.
Alright, time to find out what the Arcanist path is. I can actually do Arcanist path. Let's find out.
Have you met my flea?
Okay, there is Arcanist path.
No. Find me a path.
This is who I am.
Definitely not TFT. I like it.
It's nearly time.
Wait, I could just sell the treasure chest, or does it open eventually?
The more rounds you wait, the better the reward.
Huh? What about it? Huh?
Oh yes, yes.
Wait, I got a fish. What does that mean? What does this mean?
I mean, what does it mean? You know what it means.
Huh?
You played the previous thing. What was it, Space Pirate? No. It was, I think it was just regular pirate. Remember when you just get the loot and it was just a fish?
Oh.
I recommend things.
Oh, somebody running around. Swing tasty.
The fun begins. Have you met my fleas?
I need better items. Yo, Swain casted his thing so late. He already had full mana too.
These jerks don't know when to quit.
Time to start some trouble.
Someone's level 6.
Flush 'em out.
I don't like that. What is this? Your team counts as having an additional mercenary?
I wish I had that.
You get the
Oh,
next
Queen
round.
disarms? Oh, that's disgusting.
So does Graves.
In an area thing, I know.
Gain 1 experience point when you refresh your shop?
Yeah, that one's pretty nutty. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, hold up, but this one says your team gets 1 extra Arcanist, which I'm trying to go. The last Arcanist. Yeah, whatever. Time to reroll my life away.
Shit, it can't be as much as I just did. I had to roll so hard for this Lowry. I got it.
Assassin. Zig's gonna be the king. I rerolled twice to level up. That's hilarious. That's super hilarious. Wait, does Echo stun people?
Echo? No, lowers your attack speed.
What's his... Oh, no,
I
you
know
never.
what I'm doing.
That'd be freaking broken. Do you see how big that? Are you serious? That'd be freaking broken.
Cho'Gath used to do it.
And it was freaking broken, was it not? What?
No, it wasn't broken enough, because clearly when you got 3 tables, his thing was the whole field.
That's a good point. But it was freaking broken.
No. Gaia doesn't do that now, you're right. Anyway.
He's a and look what he is. Colossal 5 cost, by the way.
What are you talking about? What does scrap do at the start of
Now we begin.
components? Team gets a shield for each component. I don't really care for scrap.
To live is to fight.
To live. I cannot wait to replace this Twitch with the fucking Ergot. Whenever I find it.
Oh yes, please target the Zach. That's the man. That's yep. Zach with Warlocks. Oh, I fought you. I hate your Zach.
Why?
Because my people decided to look at me.
I'll take back what's mine.
That's so good.
Where's the
This is gonna tickle. Let's bounce.
Okay, cool.
Time to start some trouble.
I literally just have a 2-star switch because he's a 2-star switch.
find me a path?
He literally pretty much just appeared in my shop and I was like, hey, let me just do this. I don't even know if it didn't work or not.
I know what I'm doing.
With the Force of Nature, I have 8 units. 8 units, 8 arcanes. I don't need to level up anymore.
Oh, I got a mercenary chest now. Oh, it's lit. I just gotta win a game. You never win a game.
Who called the cops? Can I get money? I just want money. Sell the hard money, yes, alright. Okay, all this is garbage. Honestly, garbage. I have not gotten. I just you know I've been on a winning streak with no items, right?
I'm trying to get to that point. I'm trying to get on
Had
that.
no items. This is so sad. Okay, now it's time to start getting items. What is Zeke's? Zeke's? Yeah. Yeah, you look like something I need to do. No. There's still potential items. There's still potential items. Ah, I wouldn't treat totally bad. Crazy.
Ah,
So,
yes. There we go. One
I just realized I passed by Mouse Hearts and I actually did.
game. I didn't doubt myself for a second.
Oh, that's where I wanted to start. Yeah, I literally just do like 1 dex or like 1 save. So can I just get it broken? You do anything else besides?
I am huge.
Detonate me, really?
Oh my god. Freaking Fiora is ridiculous. I haven't seen anybody use her.
My vengeance will be bloody.
Wait, so what? Do I have to individually open this, or do I just sell it?
You have to
my orgasm going crazy. Dude's literally fucking
You get the
going
next one,
crazy
Val.
right now.
How does it say a 4-class champion and 3 goals? 3 goals. What do you mean with 3 goals?
That's what I was saying. I'm like, bro, I'm just keeping that there until it says some craziness. They better say Vega or something.
Yeah, okay. That's that's not.
I'm dreaming, right?
Dreaming and memeing. If I didn't use my spatula already, that would have been great.
Right? I got a spatula too and I use mine. So that's useless. Guess I'll take that.
Bang! I got the yodel. Okay, merch.
That's a lot of gold.
Let's do something.
Follow my voice.
I need more items. I'm really hoping I don't die here. Wait. Where is... What's his face?
Yo, Urgot uses his ability even when he's freaking dead. What the hell?
Your units heal for 15% of damage dealt.
Wait, gain a mercenary emblem? What's that?
I could gain an Arcanist emblem.
Oh, you gain mercenary. Oh, wait.
Gain 1 total of traits or Arcanist emblem.
Oh, I'm one. Oh, I just need Tom Kent. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Dude, be a mercenary. Do something useful.
I need to roll a...
Follow my
Okay, I need an
voice.
extra hat. I really need an extra hat.
Find me a patch.
Already one, sorry.
Let's bounce.
Let's slice them.
I literally just have this Echo and Switch in there because their Echo, the game gave me. I don't even use them. Like, crazy. Wait, allies gain attack speed in Echo's thing? Wow. That's crazy. Ziggs missed. Anyway. And he's disarmed. Just, please. Just fire once.
Hang them from the slaughter dogs.
So damn fine.
Damn, that's crazy. All this free gold from me? Shouldn't have.
Sing along.
When I roll, I think it's
Oh my god.
I can make a difference here.
What is even going on? I got two Nico's helps over here. What is even going on?
Okay, this is the item run. Come on. Come on. Come on. And items. Money. No. Please. Items? No. Money? Oh, please. Please, game. Why? I don't need money.
Don't you lie to me. Everybody needs.
Now, we begin.
Wait, what?
Slice them.
2 Jaces? I rolled right past me.
Step 2.
Oh my god, my mouse isn't working. Oh my god.
I'm hearing party sounds. Why am I hearing party sounds? What is this Yone?
What even just happened?
What is this Yone?
These jerks don't know when to quit.
Yone summons a clone?
Yes.
Why is that legal?
Oh, yeah. Yes, he does. I'm like, wait, who are you talking about? Yeah. Yep, he does.
I'm missing somebody. I don't know who it is. It is Lux.
Existence is torment. Existence is torment.
Flush him out.
Where's Lux? If I don't die here, you know what's hilarious?
Well,
I've re-rolled my way to level 8.
my other guy is going nuts right now.
Dude, this is pre-reworked. Oh, what's her face? What is her face? Oh my god. Fiora. Remember when Fiora's ult made her invulnerable?
I haven't seen you in a while. I'm scared.
I literally haven't been doing it.
I should start saving gold.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Yes.
If I try.
I killed a man.
I could finally get rid of this Twitch. And I still just need one dumb
Let's bounce.
copy. Who's that? That's Mutant. That is... What? Brawler?
Yes, bro.
Wizard.
I mean, yeah,
I
bro.
forgot what it's called. I'm definitely taking this one.
I
That's
don't know
definitely
what the
like...
fuck I want. I think I'm just gonna take that.
Nah, you should... Wait, why? No, you should only take this one, man. This one. Oh. Put it on the Zac again. Watching the game way too much up. What are we gonna do? Excuse me. Game, please, thank you. It had two 2-star poppies on my bench and a 2-star poppy in the field. This game was about to troll me something fierce.
You know it.
The fun begins.
I am the woman.
Can't see like that.
And he is hungry.
Yo, do you see my Urgon? And he's almost dead. Oh, Fiora's about to kill
You get the next one, Val.
I don't, but I see I am 50-50 on Rise right now in ranked.
Why do I have here?
What are you gonna get? A Nico's help is in your chest? Say less. That's all I need to hear. Wait, I can't sell it. Wait, what?
You can't sell Nico's help. The
No, the mercenary chest. How am I supposed to use it?
Right click it, maybe? I mean, not left click it. I mean, I have no idea. Put it in the field, maybe.
fuck? Wait, you can see what's in it before you open it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Can you die already? That'd be great.
Oh my god. It ain't over. It's over.
I ain't Falco.
The socialite's trash. Why is there a hammer I don't need Persona. Give me Vex, please.
So shall I, as a trade is trash or just the position of it? Because I will say the position of it is fucking horrible sometimes.
No, it's a frontline. I don't have any frontline units, so.
Oh, yep, I know that pain.
I was like, maybe we could just replace Socialize with,
Once I had to say fucking just position Jin like a Draven with a glove on the ally. Put him in the front line for the bonus.
like, I have Scrap without having Scrap right now.
The fun begins.
I really want to place this unit.
I badly wanted Jin to have the bonus, so I said fuck it. I'm gonna put you in the front line. We're gonna give a glove to the unit next to you. You're gonna be protected.
I got no idea how to use this.
What is this? Oh, jeez. I'm so confused. What skin is this?
Claws out. I can make a difference.
Debonair, I think.
Got a new splash on here? That's not the one, but I own it. Yo, who's this man? What's he gonna do with it? With Bandle? He's not fighting.
Why is Urgot using his ability even though he's dead?
Bugs. This man has 5-year-old. He needs to have a drinking. Come on, I believe you.
I'm going to die. Painfully.
Oh,
I don't know how to use
It's quick, it's painless.
ooh, Tam Kench. Maybe I could feed him things. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna keep Tam Kench. Just so I can feed him things. Back. Tam Kench, here you go. If Tam Kench eats Gallo, he gets match resist. That's cool. Who is Yumi?
I had no idea how to sell the mercenary thing. I feel cheated. I literally feel cheated.
I mean, hey, if you didn't know how to sell at the beginning, that means you got a lot better, better bonus.
But I couldn't get the bonus. There were 3 times when it had Nico's in it, but I couldn't sell it.
Isn't it supposed to get better every round?
I think after a certain point, it just starts re-rolling because it's as good as it's gonna get.
Like Fortune.
Well, that's some bullshit. Fortune didn't have a limit like that.
Fortune had a limit.
I thought it just kept going with more gold.
It was after 9, and then they buffed it to 11, and then that was 9.
Wait, he beat you? Oh.
Oh.
Didn't he? Oh, okay. You realize he's gonna fire, man.
Oh. I thought you were gonna win those. I thought you'd take those.
What is that? That is Zeke's. That is... What's on Scion?
Ionic Spark.
I'll take it.
Still in shock,
Oh, I
by the
didn't
way.
do
My
that.
main account actually
I
has a
didn't do that.
50-50 win rate right now on Rise. I have never had a good win rate on Rise. Even though I mained him for like 2 or 3 years. I was not winning with him.
I thought I was gonna eat it, but I ended up not. Did you want it? I thought I was gonna eat it, but I ended up not. I ate the noodles though.
Okay, so it is better to feed a Scion to a Tam Kench than a Galio. Just throwing that out there.
I've never got a 10K.
Better to what, your Scion?
Scion gives health, Galio gives 17 match resist.
I was gonna say you beat his ass and then I looked on the right. Okay, you beat his ass. He went the. Oh my god! Why is he winning? Why? Why you go 6 Yordle?
Just want another.
Oh, he just.
Farm, I assume?
He just 3-starred everybody. Oh, he's looking for the Veigar.
Oh, slow roll, I see. Wait, how does it summon Veigar?
You have to roll it.
Specifically through Yordle passive?
You have to get all of them 3-starred and then you can roll it.
Oh.
Yo, I have never seen.
That explains why I could never fucking find the unit.
By the way, I'm
That's
level
what
9.
That's what I was telling you. I'm like, I know. Oh my god, what did he change?
He just repositioned.
Oh, he said the game is over. Alright, I got it. No problem.
Yeah, so you realize right now I just rolled to level 9 by re-rolling. That trait is kind of dumb, not gonna lie. I never once bought
The one where you're getting an extra gold with an empty bench, I'm guessing.
Yo, look at that man. He has 3-star everything.
Yeah, I just said that. He just got 3-star everything.
No, I think you said 3-star. I didn't know it was everything. He has a 3-star Blitz and Ezreal.
So you said it has to literally be like every Yordle in order to get Veigar, right?
Oh, he didn't have 3-star Heimerdinger. That's what. Oh wait, no. He had 3-star Heimerdinger. This is when I died.
Yeah. When you died, he was keeping on his bench.
Oh wow. Yeah, he definitely had 3-star Heimerdinger. I saw it for sure.
You said it has to be literally every Yordle 3-star, right?
Yep. You have to have every Yordle 3-star. Then you have to roll it. It's a 5 cost.
Never.
So it's not just increased odds when you have them all 3-star, like for each one.
I don't think
It's
so.
you have to have all of them.
You have to have all of them. You have to have all of them for it to even be an option for you to roll it.
You have to have all of them in the
Damn.
field.
Yeah, and I believe it's not even on bench. You have to have all of them on the field.
I assumed.
Alright,
You don't exactly have a trait if they're on the bench.
disappear.
All right. Later.
Wait, where'd he go?
He says he's gonna dip out.
Oof.
And I'm about to do the podcast.
So you're gonna have to dip too then.
Probably till like 10ish. But I'll be back. Okay. Let's set this up.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's going on? Yo, my bad. It took so long. Yo, these new the stuff on PBE is freaking dope. I'm not gonna lie.
TFT?
Yeah.
TFT is one of those things that, like, I was really into when it first came out. And then I was like, I don't feel like grinding the knowledge every time they release a new set. So I just stopped.
Yo, in my personal opinion, they added so much stuff. Like, oh my, it's mind numbing actually. The amount of stuff that they added.
I'm glad people are having fun with it.
Okay, let's see. That's why. Got it. X that out. Try that again. Boom. There we go. Got it. Okay. Now let's change the title. That's always good. How you doing, Doey? How you feeling tonight?
Oh, doing pretty well. I played a few games of the new season for Runeterra.
Oh, is Lux out?
Is Lux out? Yeah, man.
It's new. It's a new reveal.
Yeah, Lux is out. New champ.
New champ.
Just kidding. I think she's still probably just as bad as she was.
Oh my, you're trolling.
Not trolling. She's just a bad card. She 3 mana.
Oh.
And then she... Okay, 3 mana should be really good. But... I don't know.
Yo, what's up, Mad Wills? How you doing? We about to start in a few minutes. I'm preparing everything right now.
He's here for the pre-show. There's some quality content in the pre-show.
Of course.
Yeah, when we're just like hanging
Be
out.
vibing.
The thing with like Lux is that she doesn't have a deck.
Yeah. It used to be Karma Lux, but then they changed. They changed. Well, not changed, but they nerfed Karma, and then they basically changed the whole game around, not making Karma be a Lux, pretty much. Oh my goodness! Like they made that 6 cost in Demacia bad, because now there are bad 5 drops now in Demacia that you can get from them. I mean, Concerted in single combat's still pretty good.
Well, yeah, but like, are you really excited to play single combat in a Lux deck?
True. Nah, not really. Not really.
So you're like stuck on Remembrance? Don't know about that one.
I mean, I've seen. Well, I don't know how good it is, but I did see some people talking about maybe Veigar and Lux, but I don't know how good that is. Because then you can play Minimorph, obviously. So I don't know how, but again, I haven't tested it, so I don't know how good it is. I cannot
That might be
recommend.
an idea. It might be an idea.
I cannot recommend.
Then you're not playing Senna, and then that feels sad.
Yes. It does. It feels very sad.
Maybe Senna Lux? Get fast speed Final Sparks?
Oh,
Maybe.
Wait, hold on. We might be onto something here. Senna Lux. That sounds pretty crazy. Especially because Senna comes down on 5, and then Lux is also 5 now. Huh. Maybe. Something to definitely test out for sure. Fast speed. Yeah, that can't be written off. Fast speed Final Sparks.
Why don't you test that out? I just save my LP.
Like, I'm just thinking about it. Fast. I mean, I'm in plat, so I'm about to mess around a little bit. It's bad. I played against.
You're in plat anymore.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm probably like in what, silver now? Oh yeah. Oh man, I get to scrub them up. Madwell says it's bad. I played against Lux Veigar today, smashed it. Oh man. Okay, well that crushes that.
There's always the possibility that your viewers just built different.
You're right about that.
Maybe it's not bad. Maybe your viewer's just too good.
He's just built different.
Should probably pop out of your chat. Hey, see my face. Hog. There you go.
I didn't even get a chance to write any notes. I
was
should have
bad.
did that.
Cool.
I should have did that. My bad.
We have 2 big things to talk about, right?
Yeah, that's what I was
Tournament
thinking.
yesterday.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Patch notes.
Like, I don't think we should run out of stuff to talk about.
No, we never do. I feel like we're like halfway in, and then you're like, all right, out of time. I'm just like, oh man, it's been an hour.
Yeah, no, seriously, because I be thinking like, damn, wait, it's been like 40 minutes and we're still talking.
Yeah, I will never run out of stuff to talk about. In
Like-
one of Roji and I's podcasts, we literally went for 3 hours.
Confirmed built different. Confirmed. 100%
Yeah,
win
Mavericks, yeah.
rate. 100%.
Actually built different.
What did I want to write there? Oh my god, I kind of forgot.
Professional podcaster. Okay.
Something like that. Nah,
We're just two guys talking about Nintendo, okay?
professional podcast here. Confirmed.
Not Joe Rogan. I'm not gonna be. That's fine.
Nah, definitely not. I don't know if I'm gonna get to those numbers, but I will.
Yeah, you don't know.
Definitely.
You say as if it's a possibility. We might become the biggest podcast on earth. But I don't know. But we might.
Imagine Mad Rules clips this, and then like a year down the road, he's like, "Remember when you said this?" And I'm like, "Huh?" That didn't age well. Okay, I remember now. It's 2.18, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Almost ready. Give me 2 seconds. I just had to fix that up. Quick. Okay. Okay. And I mean, I guess this is fine to see on stream. Pipe is still working on the background. Probably won't be done for another like 2 weeks though, because he likes to diligently work on it. He likes to work.
Design stuff takes time.
Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff. So we will be upgrading very, very soon. I am hyped because what he showed me, I was like, wait, yo, that looks crazy. Like,
You got a little sneak peek?
oh yeah, I sent to you on Twitter after.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Okay. I was like, oh wow, it's pretty cool. Right.
Nice.
Just give me 1 more second. I gotta make sure she's good. You good? You staying right there? All right. Because me and Doey's about to grind up in this. I did want to put the patch notes on screen, so I will make a smaller for this episode so that they can see. Let's move this down. Professional streamer here, by the way.
Hey, we got those hands on both our streams yesterday. That was kind of clean, not gonna lie.
I appreciate you teaching me how to get that, yo. Cause I would have never figured that out. I would have never.
Yeah, I just kind of stumbled upon it.
Cause for a while I was trying to figure out like how do they get both hands? Like how do they do that? But yeah, that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie to you. And it's actually not even that hard. Like once you get the hang of it, it's not too hard.
No, once I figured out, instead of trying to do the weird like director thing, once I figured out like the better way to make the room, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's make this bigger. And let's go over here. That is not showing the right thing. Is it this one? There we go. Okay. We are still a little too big, so I'm gonna have to shrink us down. Are you good? Are you good over there? Is everything all right? let's put you there. Let's put you there. Okay. That looks a lot better. Let me just make this a little bigger. So that takes up the full screen, not just half of it. Ah, there we go. Okay. That looks a lot cleaner than before. Let's do this for right now. Okay. That's pretty clean, actually. I like that. Okay.
All right.
So, of course, regular intro, same stuff. And then we're just gonna dive into the patch notes. We can see the page and audio is good. Oh yeah, that's why I like that. Yo, I appreciate that, Mad Wheels. So
Yeah,
like I said,
professional podcast here, right?
So like I said, intro. Matt, you might have to hire him as a director, bro. He's coming.
Yeah, I was gonna
clutch,
say, is
man.
Bandle's just a producer now? Like, hello? He's over here smurfing.
Literally, this boy giving me all of the cues, fam, because he knows I will forget. But yeah, so we're regular intro, and then just gonna go straight into the patch notes. I mean, I gave my first impressions already, so we don't have to, go too in depth if we don't want to. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna have stuff to say. I know I still feel some type of way about them hitting Nami and Sparklefly, like god damn, they just gave him a smacking. But
Yeah, they did.
But it was warranted though. It was warranted. And then after that, we can kind of freestyle it, but we can talk about the tournament as well. We can talk about the new tournament and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you know how it is. You know.
I've done this a few times.
All right. Oh man, I'm already feeling parched, and I didn't even start talking yet. Give me a second. Let me go get some drink.
Mad Reels, is your podcast Runeterra related or something else? Or is it writing? I know you're a writer. Is writer the better term or author? I don't even know. Maybe they're interchangeable. Could be neither. It could be related to something else.
All right, I'm back. Okay. So I'm gonna start it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is Mystic Shot Podcast, episode 52, and of course, I got Doughy Nut joining me once again for the triple threat, bro. What's going on? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. It's patch day, new season, always exciting. So I'm glad to be here. Glad to be talking about Runeterra.
Yo, patch day. Patch day came in hot yesterday, bro. Hot.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I've been able to play a few games on it so far. I've climbed up a rank already. I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh wow. We got straight to climbing this season. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
No, okay. Yo, wait, hold on. I might have to catch up now. Wait, hold up, cause I didn't
You
even.
do. You do.
Yo, I wouldn't even. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I took a little break last season because I was feeling a little burned out. But I'm gonna get back into playing Runeterra a lot more than I usually do. But we gotta hit these patch notes. We gotta hit these patch notes. But first, before we get into talking about anything, I gotta hit you guys with the YouTube stuff. I'm sorry, guys. I have to. If I don't, Mad Will's our producer. He's gonna hate me forever. He's in chat. I'm sorry, guys. He's holding me hostage. I have to do it. But for anybody that doesn't know, we have a YouTube channel for Mystic Shot Podcast. Most times you guys are gonna see this on my channel, but I'm trying to transition to putting the podcast episodes on the actual Mystic Shot Podcast. So I will leave links down below for you guys to check it out. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, Mr. Doughy Nut here is coming back to streaming. So
I am, yeah.
Excuse me. So don't forget to check the links down below for a link to his Twitch. I don't know if he has YouTube. If he does, it will be down below, of course. And SoundCloud, blah blah blah, X, Y, and Z, stuff like that. Yeah. You know the deal at this point. Just check the links down below. All the instructions are there. Just make sure you hit us up. And that's about it. I'm hyped to get into these patch notes, honestly. I mean, I've seen them, obviously. Like, who wasn't counting down the seconds to see patch yesterday?
It's been a long time. And it was overdue.
Yeah. Whoa, wait. Riot's been doing good. They've been doing good. I think since their hotfix, right? They've been doing good, right? Come on. We can agree to disagree.
Like, so it's funny. I was happy with the meta, right? I said that I think last time I was on yesterday. I don't know. I talk to you a lot now. I was really enjoying the previous meta. Like, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It was a good time. Mm-hmm. I thought there were plenty of different decks you could play. I thought the tournament meta was pretty good. Mm-hmm. But I was ready for something new. Like, not because I was unhappy. Like, I was unhappy during the Azir Rebellion meta. Anyone who's ever heard me speak knows that. I was very unhappy. But I was just ready for something new. Yeah. And it's been a while. So I'm glad we have something a little new. A few new toys to play with, based off some adjustments they made, that we'll get into. And I'm still kind of waiting for new cards.
Yeah. No, me as well.
I'm pretty happy.
I'm waiting for Bandle to be complete so we can know with all the tools that we're playing with here. But all right, let's without further ado, if for anybody that hasn't seen the patch, we're gonna go through it. Pretty not super in depth, but we're gonna go through it. We're gonna go through each change, how we feel about it, stuff like that, and just gonna take it forward. So, first of all, I appreciate when Riot decides to write all of this text to tell us like how they feel about the game, right? I don't know how you feel about it, Doughy, but I like when they actually tell us like the direction that they're gonna go, and then they stick to it, right? I like that. Mm-hmm. So they give us like what is life balance philosophy and stuff like that. I like when they tell us about life balance, like what it actually means and stuff like that. I went into it on stream, like I think it was yesterday. But Doughy, did you have any feelings on them talking about the philosophy of life balance?
So I'm gonna be honest. I skimmed this portion because I was super interested to see what the cards were, and my big takeaway in the skimming was that they're looking to do a balance patch once a month, kind of in between card releases. Yeah, which makes sense. I'm generally happy with it. With the words that they've said, I want them when there's a problem to fix it. That's all I wanted. Like, for some of the worst metas we've had, is like there have been things that are like toxic to the game that they're like, oh well, they have 52% trending down win rates, blah blah blah, and it's just like, oh god, you're missing the whole point.
Yeah.
And so hopefully they fix the stuff that's broken and they address that. They say that when things are making or breaking their metrics, they will hopefully be able to fix it quickly now. So if that happens, I'll be happy, and if it doesn't, I'll riot again. No pun intended.
Yep. I mean, that's pretty much what this kind of little excerpt from Riot pretty much says. It pretty much tells us like they're trying to stick to a certain schedule. They're basically trying to coming out with balance patches in the middle of card expansions and stuff like that. And, you know, they pretty much just tell us like they're gonna try to stick to this. That's pretty much what they're trying to say. And then also,
where they get in trouble in the past, if I could jump back in, sorry, is when they miss something in that balance patch that they should have hit and they didn't, and then the community's upset. And then a month goes by and they release cards, and they're like, "Oh, we're releasing cards, so there's no balance update here." And then the community gets like angry because they're like, "Oh, you missed it in the balance patch. Now we have to wait until the next one." And if that's still gonna be 2 months away, like, I don't think this will appease the community for too long. If they're not hitting the things that the community finds problematic. So I mean, there's a balance to be had, obviously. Again, no pun intended. I'm on fire, but yeah, we'll see.
yeah,
I'm rooting for them.
I mean, there's definitely hard to balance a card game for sure. Like it's not the most easiest thing in the world, right? But I think if they figure out a system, which hopefully this is the right system for Runeterra, they figure out a system, and like they say here, they're gonna try to fix the feeling of stale metas and stuff like that. So hopefully, if this is their approach, that this is something that they can stick to. That's all I can say. I mean, I can appreciate it because at least they're moving into the I've played other card games, like not to sound like an old timer, like back in my day, like not to sound like that, but I've played other card games, and there's sometimes where you literally just don't hear the people the card designers, they don't say anything to you. Like they just make different changes and they just do whatever. So these are things to just keep in mind. So at least they're telling us like, this is what's up. Also, They give us a roadmap from now, which is October, until December, which is when the new expansion is coming out. So it's not that far away, honestly. I'm looking forward to the new expansion. To be honest, the balance patches always feel like another a fresher, like a breath of fresh air every time they come out. So I think everybody always looks forward to it. All right, so this is pretty much them, like I said, going through more of why they do live balance patch, stuff like that, yada yada, X, Y, and Z. All right, let's get into changes. So first change. Of course, they could not go a balance patch without at least skimming, if not destroying, at least touching Nami. There's no way they already knew it in their head. Even if they just like made her a 2/2, they were gonna do something to Nami, right? So first change, they changed Nami's level requirement to you've gained 8 spell mana this game. In my personal opinion, I think this is gonna change the way you play Nami, but I don't think this is like this change alone is not gonna literally just like the deck. That's my personal opinion. How you feel about that?
This alone, I think this is just like a perfectly appropriate change. It takes down the power level from Nami earlier in the game, so it takes them one extra turn to kind of get on the board and get that engine running, so to speak. But in the mid, like once she's leveled, right, it doesn't matter anymore. So it's a little bit weaker earlier in the game, but neutral in the mid and late game. So I mean, I think it's an appropriate change. I'm pretty happy with it. I saw that and I said, oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I agree. I think any changes to Nami was warranted, honestly. It was just like, all right, we get it. Elusive, play Nami, win the game. We get it. We understand. All right. All right. So this is in my personal opinion, this is like the most, well, let me think about that. Out of all the changes, yeah, I think this is one of the most controversial changes. I think some people are on the boat where they're like, did Draven really need to be a 3/2?
Yeah.
couldn't they nerf him a different way? And then other people are like, nah, I'm ready. I'm just so ready for Draven to be nerfed. Like, there's no in between here.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting with Draven. I think they made the right change if they decided they wanted to nerf Draven. Draven has been a meta champion since the beta.
Honestly.
At least from discard aggro, and then as Draven, and now Draven Scion. And so they dropped one of his health points down. He was a 3-3, he's now a 3-2. And I think this is like a pretty appropriate change. It's less impactful than the Fiora nerf, Fiora going from 3-3 to 3-2, because Draven has quick attack. So that means in combat, he's just as resilient as he was before, effectively. Makes him a worse blocker, I guess. But he still is generating that axe on play. And that is kind of where some of the value from Draven comes. And one of the reasons why he's so valuable is because he gets some sort of value as soon as he hits the board. Same thing with like Twisted Fate. Whenever Twisted Fate gets thrown into decks, it's usually because that play effect is pretty good. At worst case scenario, Draven's giving you discard fodder, which is nice. Best case scenario, he starts to take over the game with all the value generation. So I think him being 3-2, I think it's perfectly appropriate. I don't know if it was necessary, but I mean, he's been in the meta forever, so maybe he needs to take a step back.
Yeah, that's honestly how I was feeling. I was feeling like he's been a meta, like, okay, maybe this is a topic for another day, but I'm gonna graze it a little bit. A friend of mine was like asking me, like, what do we call like meta defining champions, right, in Runeterra right now? And Draven has been on the forefront of those meta defining champions for a while. Like, honestly, he's been one of those champions that if you're playing Noxus and you're not playing Draven, you're honestly trolling. Like,
yeah.
So, like, I could consider him a meta-defining champion.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. It's interesting though, because if you polled the community and if you asked people before if Draven was overpowered, they would say no. I think the vast majority of the community would not agree that Draven was overpowered, but he's just been really good.
I honestly, I don't even think last patch he was overpowered. I don't think he was ever overpowered. I don't think he was either. Wait, actually, no, I take that back. In beta, he was overpowered. But now, with how he is now, I don't think he's overpowered. I think it was also the synergistic cards that also kind of took him over the top, if I were to say the least. But I think Draven is he's just a good champion, honestly.
Yep. I think he's still good now, too.
Yeah, same. I think he's still a good champion. All right, next change, Tristana. So the rest of a lot of these changes, other than like maybe one, which I'm at this point, if you don't know that this champion got changed, then spoiler alert, we're gonna go over it. But all the rest of these changes, well, the changes to the champions are kind of like light grazes. They kind of just wanted to change some champion cards, and they kind of give us a little excerpt right here. Our next set of changes for champions in the patch focus on quality of life for champions who could use just a little help. So they pretty much tell us like they just wanted to give these champions just a little help. So Tristana on level 2 now grants herself impact as well as her allies. To be honest, I have never played level 2 Tristana, but I was just like, wait, she doesn't give impact to herself?
Yeah, right? That was my reaction when I read it too. Which I guess is why they probably added it. Now, so it is kind of cool because she grants impact to herself every time she summons you summon a multi-region follower, or multi-region ally, sorry. She could be stacking impact on herself now. So she could get impact 2, impact 3, impact 4.
Oh, you're right.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
How relevant is that going to be? It's hard to say. There were some Tristana Shadow Owls decks that were actually like kind of scary, although not very popular. They were there. So I mean, it's just a straight buff. So I mean, cool, I guess.
Yeah. Honestly, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right. Next change, Nocturne. So this is another change. I heard people saying that Ruben said that he didn't know why this wasn't in the game or whatever. And I'm just like, I didn't even know this was in the game. I guess the only person that would really know that this was in the game was like somebody like Nick, because he used to play a lot of Nightfall. So level 2 Nocturne now retains Nightfall. Grant enemy vulnerable and give enemies -1/-0 this round. So pretty much it has Nightfall now, and when you play it gives vulnerable to something. Honestly, like I said, I didn't know that level 2 Nocturne didn't have Nightfall.
Yeah, so this one, the use case.
Level 2 Nocturne not have Nightfall. That's
this one, the use case is pretty narrow. However, perhaps the biggest impact that this change makes is it makes Unto Dusk now work on Nocturne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but like that's probably the biggest deal. This is just like a rounding out the edges of the game kind of change. It is a straight buff. It does make Nocturne a little bit better. He's not going to see his win rate go up by 1% because of this change. But like it just makes more sense, so I'm glad they did it.
Yeah, it just makes more sense, honestly. I agree with that. All right, next change. They changed the Echo. Oh man, he's not a 2020 that would overwhelm when you play him. They just nah, I'm playing. So his level requirements on level 1 is now you predicted 4. Basically meaning that he levels up a little faster. So straight buff, like pretty much, like cut and dry, straight buff.
Yep. The best part. Sorry.
No, you can go ahead.
I was gonna say the best part about this is that makes him less of a bonded pair to Shurima because it's easier to hit that condition without being paired with Shurima. So now maybe predicting 4 times without Shurima isn't so much of a pipe dream anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but also how Echo now he can I mean basically you're never gonna see level 1 Echo now, right? Like
He might, but he'll level himself quick now.
Yeah, he levels in deck like super fast. So I mean I don't know how relevant it's gonna be, but I mean I'll wait and see. Like I'll play an Echo deck. But
Do that.
But
when you crack the meta, let me know.
I'll
be over here net decking other people.
Got you. All right, so they also changed. They this is the revert. They changed ASOL back from 25 to 20 total power. Like I said, all these changes, just little incremental buffs, basically. I'm pretty much. I feel like they pretty much looked at it and they were like, "Wait, why did we ever even change this?" Like,
so I think this one's actually a huge buff.
Oh, really?
To Aurelion Sol. Oh yeah. Like, I think this is the second most impactful champion change of this entire patch, right? Because now Aurelion Sol alone is 10 of the 20 required.
Yeah,
you have an Aurelion Sol
true.
and an Eclipse Dragon, that's 17. Now all you need is some like random 3/2, and you have Aurelion Sol flipped.
True. That is
or
true.
2 1/1s. That's not good math. 3 1/1s or something small like that.
A 2/2, which there's a 2/2 that got buffed, and a random one. And a random.
Like, I think he's gonna flip earlier now.
Yeah, I could definitely see it, 100%.
And which is gonna help him close out games a turn earlier. So I like it. I think this is pretty nice.
Well, I will be waiting to see, because dragons got buffed.
Yes, I cannot wait to talk about dragons later on.
All right, next change. Renekton. Instead of I've dealt 12 damage, it's I've dealt 10 damage. I mean, to be honest, I was talking about this on stream yesterday. I think that this doesn't necessarily change Renekton, but it makes it so that he can literally, if you wanted to, not saying you couldn't do it before, but you can probably consistently level him with 2 strikes now. Like, pretty consistently.
Yeah, you will.
So I think it's a good change.
I don't mind it. I really like Renekton. I love his level up animation, and like I love the whole like stream of movie concept. The problem with this is that he still is just a little too vulnerable to just dying in combat. So leveling up is still hard, and even if you do level him up, you might just die like immediately after.
True.
So, and you don't get value out of him usually the turn that he levels up, because you usually have to attack to level him up.
True.
So it's just like he's still kind of in this awkward spot. Hopefully he's good. I like the champion, so I hope he's good. But I still don't think he's gonna be played too often.
Okay. Well, we shall
If
see.
he was a dragon, that'd be sick. But he's not. He's just.
We just need right. All right. Listen.
And he's an alligator. I know he's not a dragon, but like.
No,
he
right.
reminds me of
No,
him.
right. Listen to me. Just print us a 2 mana fast speed spell that makes things dragons. All right. Just do that for me.
That would actually be nuts. No, they can't do that. They cannot
2
do that.
mana spell. 2
We'll find
mana
out why
fast
later.
speed. Right? Just listen to me. Listen to the words I'm speaking. 2 mana fast speed spell makes your board dragons. Do it. I'm calling it out now. They're buffing the hell out of dragons. Something is
Glad
coming
you're
out
not
for dragons.
designing cards.
If that is a thing in the next set, I want somebody to literally just like bring this clip back up. Like they just like, you remember when We the People said, I'll remember it. All right, so
I remember that too.
New champion reveal over here. So Lux got a new champ. So she's a 5 mana 3/5. I know, little. She has little attack. She has some big stonks. But final spark now. So I'm sorry. Let me say her ability. So she's a 3/5 for 5, and her level up is a 4/6. And they also changed her final spark can be casted directly on the enemy nexus if they have no units on board. I think it's not one of these changes that is obviously good or good for her. I think it's both of these changes. Like they probably tested it and they were just like, oh, this is okay, put it in the game. So I like both of these changes because it's obviously they didn't rework her, but they pretty much like gave her like a little, I guess what you're gonna call it like a redressing kinda. Mm-hmm. Like they didn't rework her necessarily because they didn't change her effect, but they did change her mana cost, and they did change what Final Spark does kinda. So
right.
What's your feelings on this?
So I think like in a vacuum, if you just look at the card Lux and you're like, oh, this seems pretty strong. Mm-hmm. I don't think she has a deck, and I don't think she's gonna have a deck anytime soon that is strong enough to make playing Lux worthwhile. I think oftentimes the final spark adjustment isn't gonna matter unless you're gonna win the game anyway, right? If your opponent has no units on the field, you're gonna win the game eventually. Right? That's just how Runeterra works. But it does, like in that case now she doesn't have a dead effect. So that's nice. She's certainly better than she was. It'll be interesting to see if her supporting, her followers and the supporting spells from Demacia are strong enough to make her kind of fit a deck properly.
Yep, I agree with everything you just said. Honestly, she does not have a deck. It sucks, but we are dependent on you, Rioters. All right, because we know We know these competitive people are gonna look at Lux and say she's trash. So we need you guys, all right? We need you to crack the code. Because I'm pretty sure everybody's looking at Lux and saying she's garbage.
Like, she's probably pretty close. I think her herself is now kind of strong, but it's just like everything going on around her is not good enough.
Yeah, and it's also her biggest problem is her region. Honestly, the region she's in, and this is just my personal opinion. I think her biggest problem is just she's in Demacia. She's in any other region. You're like, all right, maybe I can do this, but not Demacia. not there. Right. Another change that's like is Quinn. I mean, we'll take any buffs to Demacian champions like that are left behind, like Quinn. So her stats are going up from 3-4 to 3-5 now, and her leveled up is going up from 4-5 to 4-6. So they basically added on a health point. Does this change scouts? Probably not. Is she going to be played in scouts rather than Poppy? Probably not. But maybe we'll see a deck with Quinn. What do you think, Doey?
So Quinn's kind of big now. I think a 3-5, that's a big unit. The problem is probably still like she's 5 mana. It's coming on a little too slow. Scouts aren't very popular right now. But it's easier for her to attack one more time instead of keeping her on the back row until later on. In Scouts to begin with, Quinn wasn't really a champion. It was like MF and Valor, right? But those were the two champions of Scouts. So perhaps Quinn's a bit stronger now. Perhaps it's worth not running Poppy again, but we did not see a Poppy nerf, so probably still worth playing Poppy.
Literally, Poppy was not nerfed. Confirmed.
Yes, and confirmed.
All right, next change. Braum. Yeah, I was literally. This is another champ that I was talking about earlier. So they changed his health from 0.5 to 0.6. Also, his level 2 got changed from a 1.6 to a 1.7. I don't think these changes are going to change Braum in the meta.
Nothing changed. This actually did not change Braum at all. He's no better than he was.
But we will take it. Excuse me. I'm mad. But we will take it, and we'll just roll with the punches. I think Braum. I don't know. I don't know what they can do with a Braum, because this is my personal opinion. I remember I've been playing the game since beta, right? So I remember Bold Eagle. I don't think that deck was good. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think that deck was good when Braum had one attack and played with Anivia. I don't think that deck was good. I think we just didn't figure out the meta at that point. And we're just like, this is broken. Oh my God, we can't beat this. That's just my personal opinion. Because all the stuff that came after that was just ridiculous. And we didn't even have Hush in the game yet. And we didn't even have Hush. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me being bad, and I don't know the game, and one attack Braum is just way too strong. What do you think, Doey?
So there's a deck that 9-0'd the open rounds in Asia. This is Poppy Braum. Went 9-0, which is kind of sick. I've played it a few times. It's a fun deck. Don't know if it's like good, or at least good enough for ladder. So like the idea being, if one attack Braum is broken, play with Poppy, and you have one attack Braum. But this buff making him a 0-6, it does, I think, absolutely nothing. It's like not even a change. It's just he's the exact same 95% of the time. So whatever.
Yeah. I mean, we'll take it. We've been excuse me. I was thinking before I speak. We've been asking Riot to make these kind of changes, right? Of like little minuscule changes, because we want the game to not be stale, even if it's just from little changes, because stats actually do matter in Runeterra a lot. And the difference between 0.5 and 0.6, obviously not that much. But when we get into other changes, when certain stats go from a 1-2 to a 2-2, that does matter because that trades well into stuff. Like,
or 1-1 into a 1-2, which we'll cover later on.
Exactly. So that's a huge change. So, but with Braum, it honestly doesn't make a difference because he has regen, and on top of that,
make a difference,
yeah. So he has regen, and on top of that, he doesn't have any attack. So, all right, next change. So this is the Nami clipping of the wings. This is the end.
Yes.
This is the clapping.
Yeah, I'm here for this change.
Me too, honestly. I every single time I played the Filio spell and got Sparklefly, I felt a little dirty inside, right? Like, why is this a 2-drop?
I don't know.
Why is Sparklefly a 2-drop?
And exactly, like, Sparklefly being printed as a 2-drop is like it began the era of bad feelings. Whatever like decision making process they followed for that, they took other places and just wasn't good. Like they had Kinku Lifeblade as a 4-mana 2/2. And it was what was it before? I don't remember. It's a 4-mana 2/2 now. What was it before? 4-mana 2/3? Yeah. And it was
it was a 4-mana 2/3.
It was busted, broken. Like Ionia was by far the best thing you could do, simply because you could put Kinku Lifeblade in decks. It was nuts. And then they print Sparklefly as a 2-mana 1/2 with Elusive and Lifesteal, and it's just like, oh my goodness, they did it again. And it took a little bit. There were some weird Trees of Phelios decks with the 3/3 from Sharima Xenotype Researchers.
Oh, yeah. Xenotype.
So you'd only have a Phelios, Sparklefly, and Xenotype Researchers in a deck and like cheese it out that way. And that was kind of sick. But now that's up at 3 mana. It can be cheated out from Crescendum, which means that like Nami's heavily nerfed. When they do play Sparklefly just straight from their hand, they're using another mana. That mana isn't going to be used on like a Pale Cascade or something stupid like that. So it effectively makes it have less health because they have less protection mana available for it, and it can't be cheated out. This is good. We like this. I like this. Good job.
Honestly, I couldn't have said it better. Like I said earlier, I felt a little dirty every time I played Sparklefly from the deck. Crescent. It feels like I have 8 Sparkleflies. I mean, it's not okay. It was never okay.
Next needs to be Eye the Dragon at 3 mana.
Whoa, wait, hold on, buddy. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't think they're gonna nerf Eye. Hold on.
I don't think they will, but they should.
They honestly, Lee Sin needs to, I'm surprised Lee Sin did not get touched at all. Like, at all? Like, at all?
I think they're happy with where he is at the moment. He's one of the only, like, combo decks right now, so.
Yeah, I guess.
Other than Shellfolk decks, but.
Yeah, Shellfolk is definitely a thing. But, all right, let's I think we've talked about the dumpster fire enough. Sparklefly's out of here. I don't know if Nami is going to be in the meta, but I'm sure people are going to find some way to play Nami, right? Because her effect is really strong, but it's just not going to be on Sparklefly anymore, which is not toxic for the game, right? All right.
Right.
Next card. This was another change that I was like, oh. So Twin Blade Revenant doesn't have challenge anymore. He has Fearsome. This is a huge change for the Draven deck. So not only are they losing 1 health from Draven now, so they're also losing Challenger on Twin Blade Revenant because they're still gonna play Lost Soul. So obviously they're gonna have this card, but it's not like it completely just like it's completely dead card. Fearsome, fearsome is still a really good keyword, because not being able to block this with some little blocker is still effectively good. So it's not counted out.
So this change just changed the matchup tables for Driven Sound. I think it's like overall power level is probably the same, but the matchup tables have changed. So like Action Sivir now isn't as terrible against Draven Sound as it used to be, because now the Sivir and the actions don't just get eaten by Twin Blade Revenant.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Action Sivir player can now choose not to block it if they don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like really cool. I think that's a nice change. I think Draven Sound might lean more into the aggro style and get away from the mid-rangey stuff that it was doing, right? So I could see Phlox being cut from the list.
Maybe
I could see
less Scorched
fewer.
Earth.
I'm sorry?
I said maybe no Scorched Earth, maybe no Mystic Shot, stuff like that.
Yeah, I could see Mystic Shot getting cut. I could see Scorched Earth getting cut. They'll keep Get Excited, because that goes to the face very well. But I could see Mystic Shot getting cut. I could see the Reborn Grenadier getting added back in more en masse than it was. People started to add it back in again a few weeks before the seasonal. But I could see that coming out. I think they're going to be really leaning into the aggro side of it, and the fearsome keyword kind of fits that theme.
Yeah. I think it's a good change, and moving forward, I think it'll be, excuse me, I think it'll be less like overwhelming, because that's what this card is, right? It's like overwhelming advantage, because that's what this card was. It was like, not only am I gonna kill your champion, but I'm also gonna get a lost soul in my hand and do it again. Like, it's just a little too much. So I like that they changed it. They didn't completely just take it out the meta, right? They just changed one keyword and kept kind of kept the power level, because they could have completely just like neutered the stats, right? But instead they decided to change the keyword to something that's a little bit more aggro faced, which is good. All right. So Tenor of the Terror, I think this kind of took me off guard, right? Because I didn't think they were going to nerf anything from Bandle City. That's just my personal opinion. I didn't think they were going to nerf anything. But, so they nerfed Tenor of the Terror and Base of the, I said Base of the, Base of Burden. So Tenor of the Terror goes from a 2-3 to a 1-3. So they took one stat of attack from that. And they took another defense from the Base of Burden from a 3-2 to a 3-1. So I mean, basically you can trade pretty easily into it now. How do you feel about that?
I think this is a great change. I like the symmetry, the 1-3, 3-1. I think that's cool. I like how oddly statted these units are. I think that makes it like a little more flavorful. Coming from like the wacky, whimsical region, seems to make more sense to me. And I think they were just too good before. They're way too efficient before, and now they seem a bit less efficient, a little more like fun. I don't know. I just like it. I still think Poppy Burn is a good deck. I did play a few games of it already today. Still performing very well. Tenor of Terror still feels like a good card when I drop it. So like, I like the change. I like it. I'm actually a really big fan.
Okay. Like I said, personally, I didn't think that they were going to change any cards from Bandle, but this caught me off guard. I was like, oh, okay, wait, so is Minimorph on there? All right, next change. Relentless Pursuit. This is like the second card that people were very controversial about. It was like either they like the change or they completely hate the change, right? So, Relentless Pursuit is going down to 4 mana. I mean, I said going down. Woo! Imagine 2 mana Relentless Pursuit. Oh my gosh. So, Relentless Pursuit is going up to 4 mana but it now has grant an ally +1/+1. So if you ask my personal opinion, I personally do not like the change because I mean, it's pretty much a worse Golden Ages. like I don't know. Maybe they could have made it, instead of giving it +1/+1. Like, how would you feel if it was fast? If it was 4 mana and fast, you think it would be too broken? It would be too broken.
They cannot do that. They cannot print a fast speed rally. They did it before. They cannot do it again. If Relentless Pursuit is fast, that means the opponent can never open up with a spell, or else they like lose the game. It's terrible. They won't do it again, I'm sure. Unless it's like 8 mana or something dumb.
Something crazy, right?
I don't like the change in general. I don't think it was necessary. I liked having the 3 mana rally that did nothing versus a 4 mana rally that does something, right? Right? You choose which one you want to put in your deck. Now, the only time you're putting Relentless Pursuit in your deck is if you want to run 6 Golden Aegis but can't. Or,
I like that.
Or 5 Golden Aegis. So there's exactly one deck that's going to ever play Relentless Pursuit, and that's Taric Rally decks. Because now Relentless Pursuit is a targeted spell, you could put this on Taric, give him 1/1, attack with Taric, and then rally again after that because he copies it. That's the only use case for this spell over Golden Aegis. I don't know why you'd ever want 1/1 in stats instead of a barrier. It is grant, so I guess you keep it, but like, I'm off it.
I mean, also they consequentially nerfed Lucian as well. My boy, they took him down one more peg. I see what you're doing, Riot. 2 birds, 1 stone, right? But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. Like I said, I personally do not like the change, and you can agree with that. But I mean, it's in the game, so we just gotta figure it out. We just gotta move forward, right? I mean,
exactly,
I feel like eventually they're gonna figure out that Relentless Pursuit probably didn't need to get nerfed, but
this is a bigger nerf to scouts than the Quinn buff was a buff to scouts.
I personally agree with that, honestly, because now it's Stony. This is 5.
Yeah, right.
5 mana Relentless. Oh my goodness, this is like their whole turn. But all right, next change. So Stone Stackers, I think this in my personal opinion, people look at this change and they're just like, why did they nerf Stone Stackers? Because tough is a really good keyword.
Stone Stackers was like the first card that made tough sound or feel good.
Really? You think so?
Oh yeah, like when are you ever afraid of a tough unit? Like there's one other good tough unit in the game that I could think of off the top of my head anyway.
Radiant Guardian.
That's it. That's the only other one where you're like,
What?
oh, tough seems pretty good.
The 5/5 as well.
Oh, no one's ever played the 5/5.
What do you mean? There's that 4/3 that turns into the 5/5.
Yeah, no one's played that card. When's the last time you've seen that card be played?
All right.
I don't know the name.
No, I don't.
I don't either. It's some Cavalier, I think.
Yep, it is. It is.
Like Vanguard
yes.
Cavalier? I don't know.
No, I think it is Vanguard. Wow, the way off the dome. Wow, I think it is Vanguard Cavalier too.
But with Stone Stackers, it's kind of cool because it enabled things like Imperial Demolitionist.
Yes.
And aggro cards generally have low health and are susceptible to pings like Vile Feast or something like that. Stone Stackers isn't vulnerable to that same kind of thing, which is why tough seemed like such a good keyword on Stone Stackers when it didn't really feel too valuable on other units. And it's just because of the pace of the game and what that type of deck is usually vulnerable to. So, I mean, I thought it was a really cool card. I played Poppy Burn quite a bit today. And you notice the difference in Stone Stackers. It's still a good card. You still keep it in your Poppy Burn decks, definitely. but it's not quite as good as it used to be. Now, Stone Stackers dies to a flock after you play Imperial Demolitionist on it, and that like feels bad.
Dang, that feels bad. Imagine, Stone Stackers is the card that can trade with another 2/2 and live to tell the tale, and then you can demolition it and live to tell the tale.
Yeah, and then they just can't Vile Feast it. Like they want to so bad.
And then they can't.
Like, it was such a good card before. Like, I agree it probably need to be nerfed.
Wow.
I guess this is probably a reasonable change. But Stone Stackers was, like, low-key one of my favorites. So, I'm, like, sad, but it makes sense.
Yeah, no, I think it makes sense. But, all right, next card, Aloof. This is another change, like I said before. I didn't think they were going to hit any Bandle City cards, but I definitely thought Aloof was not going to be on here, but they nerfed the stats. I mean, it makes sense. This card shouldn't be a fearsome blocker. It already does so much. Like,
Youth Travelers, I think, was objectively the best card in the game. For its mana point.
I agree with that. I think this
4
card
mana.
is like crazy. 4 mana, keep Lee Sin off the board.
Yeah. At effectively burst speed, right? It was so nuts. I was like thinking about it today. I was like at work talking about history like I do. And then I was like, man, Aloof Travelers was busted, wasn't it? Just like in my head. It's like it removes a win con from your enemy's hand.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you hand information based off of what you saw get kicked away. And it draws you a card.
It does so much. It does.
And it was a 3/4.
And it was and it was a
blocks
fearsome
so
blocker.
well.
Yep. It did so much, honestly. So Riot obviously sees that and they nerfed the effectiveness just a little bit. They nerfed the effect, but they nerfed the stats. It shouldn't be an overstated unit for everything it does. I couldn't agree more, honestly. This card did a lot.
Yeah.
Feel the rush, can't play the game.
I thought they were going to go down to a 3-2. They decided to go to 2-3, which I guess is fine. But yeah, I'm glad they changed it. That was a not fun card.
Yeah, I agree. So next changes are gonna be to Targon. They're gonna just buff some stats and stuff like that. Blase. That's what they talk about here. Okay, so Moondreaver is going from a 3/5 to a 3/6. I don't really have any feelings towards that. Did you have any feelings, Toby?
I think we can kind of talk about the next 3 cards all at the same time because they made the same change to all of them, right? They gave 1 health to the invoke cards.
True. So
except Solari, they gave attack to.
Yeah. So Moon Dreamer. I don't know why I was tongue twisting that. Moondreamer, they gave a +1 health to it. Lenari, I'm so hyped to say Solari. I'm just hyped to even talk about her. So Lenari Priestess, they gave a +1 health to as well. And then Solari Priestess, they gave a +1 attack. So all 3 of these cards, pretty much, other than maybe Moondreamer, pretty much they changed it so that these cards trade well into other cards, which is good.
Yeah, so the Lunari Priestess gaining a health point is like the least impactful thing ever, because no one was pinging it anyway, and it trades into the same stuff, right? It still trades into other 2/2s or 3/2s just as well as it did before.
True.
So it's like, okay, I guess.
But the Solari
now it kills more, which is a bigger buff, right? It can trade into the 2 drops that have 2 health now, which is kind of nice. So it's less of a tempo loss. And Moondreamer gaining the health. Okay, whatever.
Yep.
I guess.
And then also Raven Daylight Spear also gains +1 health. We'll take any buffs to Targon because they got the shaft.
Raven getting buffed, I think, might be a big deal. Raven is a really good card and must be killed like ASAP by the opponent before he gets out of control.
True.
So I think him getting this point of health actually matters quite a bit.
I can agree with that. So another change, they gave Scourge Overwhelm, which I think obviously it's pretty good because now he has Challenger and Overwhelm, and he also buffs your whole board to Overwhelm, so that's pretty good. I mean, he's a finisher. He should have been a finisher.
Yeah, he's kind of like now the slightly better version of Destroyer. So paying a 3 mana premium to have access to AoE Overwhelm. Now, how valuable is the AoE Overwhelm when you're playing, a 15-10 with Overwhelm anyway? Because he usually buffs himself up at least a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like his secondary effect isn't as valuable now that he has baseline Overwhelm. But it's kind of cool. It's a finisher. It's a big boy. I think the people who like to play like the really high-statted, powerful, cool stuff are going to be happy with this change. I think it was weird originally that they didn't get Overwhelm.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always expected it to, but it didn't. Or expected it to grant itself Overwhelm or give itself Overwhelm, and it didn't.
So
I'm happy with the change.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to be taking the Scourge too often because it just costs more mana to do effectively the same thing as the Destroyer or the Great Beyond, which is end the game. But I can see it. It's fine.
So this is, in my personal opinion, this change right here. I was saying this earlier. I was talking to another one of my Runeterra people. It's just like, bro, Dragon's Clutch is literally a clutch card now. Like, it is actually pretty goddamn good.
So
like, how do you feel about that, though?
I was on Dragon's. I actually saw you talking about it, and you were like, "Whoa, this is huge," and I was just like, "Is it?" And then I played a game today, and I had a Screeching Dragon and a Shyvana and like some other small stuff on the field, and the opponent was at like 15 health. And then I was like, "If that Dragon's Clutch, you're just dead." That's kind of nuts. And I Dragon's Clutched and they died. And then I was just like, We the Peoples is right. This is actually just a busted card.
It's because it's burst
so
speed. If it wasn't burst speed, then it wouldn't be that crazy,
You
right?
should have to be focused.
I think it kind of does. Does. But it's
when you get rid of giving keywords at burst speed, the Absolver does it.
Yeah.
Dragon's Clutch does it. I think it's like innately good.
Yeah. I think it's just like being able to give a keyword like Overwhelm at burst speed. I mean, we saw it with Sivir, right? Like being able to give your board like Ghost at burst speed, being able to give your board like double attack at burst speed, like that's broken.
Yeah, I think the idea that you could give keywords at burst speed is inherently broken. Now, for a Ghost, it matters less because you can't cast it mid combat. It just doesn't do anything because they already have the ability to block beforehand.
True.
Same with Fearsome, I guess you could do that. But like, I think as a rule, it should almost be at focus speed. Like, force the aggressor to commit. So at least the blocker knows what they're dealing with, especially when Runeterra's like core fundamental idea is that like there's blocker advantage in the game.
Yeah.
There's reactivity advantage, and Dragon's Clutch removes that, right? Because once they assign blockers, boom, your Dragon's Clutch, and now you just kind of change the rules of how fundamental blocking is, right? Do it. Like I'm imagining playing against some poor guy who's trying to play Glimpse Beyond on one of their units I would trade into, and then I'm just gonna play Dragon's Clutch. I'm like, oh great, now that Glimpse Beyond is gonna deal like 3 extra damage to your own face. You go from dealing 0 damage to dealing like 10 damage in a turn. Yeah.
Like that is the difference between you just killing somebody, because it only takes like what, maybe like a single combat to just like seal the game, because then you do like full damage, and it's just like, okay, well now you're dead.
Yeah, or leveled up, and if you have a leveled up Shyvana and you're attacking, you have that Shyvana spell, Strafing Strike.
True.
And that just enables it even better as well. It's so good, so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then also they changed Rune Dragon Guard to now have 1 additional attack, so it's a fearsome blocker. What it does is when an ally Excuse me, my bad. When an ally with Fury kills a unit, granted an additional +1/+1. So basically, it gives you a fearsome. I said fearsome. Fury procs, and then you get an additional +1/+1. So this card's pretty good. It's a fearsome blocker now. How do you feel about it, Doug?
Insane.
Really? It's insane.
Yeah. So I've played against dragons once and played with dragons twice. Full disclosure. Every time Ruined Dragon Guard hit the board, the game was just like, oh my, these dragons are about to get nuts. And they do that without sacrificing anything. Playing a 3/4 for 3 mana is like fine. It's just like a fine play. In fact, there's a card in Demacia that's a 3 mana 3/4 without text. But now there's a 3 mana 3/4 with text. So it's
pretty good, right?
It's such a good card. So you have them getting the dragons getting huge from Ruined Dragon Guard. You have them getting huge from Dragon Clutch, and this last card I think might be even a bigger impactful change than the Dragon's Clutch.
Yeah, I agree with that, because this is the card that starts the chain, right? It's the card that just like, all right, Heralds of the Dragon, all right, Shyvana on turn 3.
Yeah, so Herald of the Dragon went from a 2 mana 1/1 to a 2 mana 1/2. It does not die to pings anymore. It is brutal because now you can reliably and safely and expect to play the Herald of the Dragon, have it live, and then play Shyvana on turn 3.
It has to be insane, honestly. It doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, it felt amazing. If you could play turn 3 Shyvana and then play any dragon on turn 5, oftentimes that on turn 4.
On turn 4,
oftentimes that dragon is a screeching dragon.
You just take control of the game, and it's just...
You just kind of win. Like, that's so strong.
Yeah, nah, it seems pretty strong. And then also, they buff Faces of the Old One and Vanguard Sergeant. I think the Vanguard Sergeant is pretty good. They also buffed this, obviously, because they buffed Lux. They wanted to give Lux a little bit more support, because Vanguard Sergeant gives the 4 Demacia, which is a 6 mana spell. How do you feel about these two changes, Dowie?
Faces of the Old One's kind of cool. It removes the anti-synergy it had within its own region, which was it died to Avalanche.
True.
So cool. I think that's a kind of a win for Freljord just in general. Makes sense. Vanguard Sergeant. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about Lux. Maybe she's secretly good, but if she's not in a good deck, then Vanguard Sergeant probably isn't in a good deck either. Why play for Demacia when you can play Yordles and Arms?
True. 100% true. And this last change, in my personal opinion, this change had me like, wait, huh? So, Des and Ada is now changed to all enemies. I'm sorry. Damage dealt to all enemies now scales with darkness damage increase. So basically, the damage that this card does is now scaling with darkness. So say for instance, if you have a 5 damage darkness, now you deal 5 damage to the whole board. This change is really good. How do you feel about that, Dowie?
Destinata is now a 8 mana ruination. That's one-sided.
One-sided, 0 mana. Well, I mean, it's 8 mana, but the darkness is 0 mana.
And if you have Senna on the board, it's fast speed.
Oh my! I forgot about that. Oh.
Yep. So
That's painful.
you could consider Destinata to be a different spell speed, right? We could consider Destinata to be a super slow speed ruination, because it takes 2 slow speed actions to get off. But you have Senna, and then it's just effectively a fast speed ruination anyway. and as a 7/6 butt, and it's one-sided. It doesn't kill your own stuff. I think Destinata just takes the place of Ruination. If Darkness decks were on one of Ruination, I think now they're on one of Destinata, and it feels good, whereas before it was just kind of bad. I think now it probably gets played. Yeah, seems good.
Yep, I think it's a pretty good change. So those are all the changes. I think the other change that people kind of maybe they saw, maybe they didn't, is that Trinket Trade, the Traveler, and Looping Telescope, these cards will no longer be able to create themselves when played. That's a big change because I personally have literally gotten Looping Telescopes off of Looping Telescopes. Oh, wait, did you not know that was in the patch?
No, I just read something in the patch note that I don't think anyone has talked about yet.
Wait, what?
And the bug fixes. Fixed an issue where Darkness could be created in hand before a cast copy is resolved. Does this mean
Senna? I don't think
does this mean you can't hover the cast on Senna and then pull it back? Or not pull it back, but you cast it and then attack with Senna, then hit accept, and then you get one in hand. If that's what that means, Darkness is...
I didn't even know that wasn't intended.
I didn't know either. And if I'm reading it properly, and that is what this bug fix is, then Darkness is like bad.
Really? You think Darkness is bad?
Yes, because being able to double cast the Darkness like in the attack phase, it was so good. It was so good.
Ah, man, I don't know. Hopefully it's not that.
I kind of hope it's not that.
Also,
I don't know.
Also, they changed the way the keywords are displayed on your unit display because of Arsenal. They optimized it, and I feel like that's pretty much this patch. Wow, yeah, I actually want to look. Now you're gonna make me pull out my Darkness deck and go on ladder.
Or at least like test it versus AI or something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play some Darkness after I get off stream. But oh man, this was a big patch though.
It's Dragons. So Dragons, my spicy take, best deck in the game, and it's not even close.
Wow, Dragons best deck in the game.
Give it 3 weeks. No, give it 2 weeks before people are losing their mind about how good Dragons is.
You know why I agree with you? Because Dragon's Clutch is burst. That's the only reason why I agree with you.
It caught 4 buffs: Irelian Soul, the Herald of Dragons, the Dragon Guard Lieutenant, whatever the 3/4 is now.
Oh, the Ruined Dragon Guard.
Ruined Dragon Guard, and
Herald of Dragons.
Dragon's Clutch. It got 4 buffs. It's not right. It's not okay. It's fun. I'm gonna be playing it all night.
Oh wow.
It is not okay.
All right. Wow, man. I'm gonna have to take you up on that offer. But guys, we should end it off here. We've been going at it for an hour. I didn't even realize.
We didn't even get to talk about the tournament.
The tournament, I know. We didn't even get to talk about it. I mean, we can briefly talk about it.
TLDR. Flock built different back-to-back champion.
100%.
Also, we're getting a lot of turnout in terms of participation for the tournament, so you need to make sure that you're signing up like ASAP. Because we had people who we had to turn away last time, like, sorry, you weren't one of the first 32.
Yeah.
You didn't get in.
Yeah, I apologize on that, guys, but I'm sorry. If you guys aren't in the first 32, I can't help, bro. Like, what you want me to do?
Yeah, we have to like wake up the next morning. We can't be up until 1 a.m. casting this stuff. We just can't, right? At least I can't.
No, I can't either, bro. You see the fam right there.
right. Like, so if you're interested in playing, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to cast it. I'm really enjoying it. Players seem to be enjoying it. Just make sure you sign up early.
Yeah, just make sure we sign up on time, so we don't have to be like, ah, man, you're 33. I apologize, but you're not gonna be able to play this time. But I'm gonna leave links down below for anybody that is listening to this on SoundCloud or YouTube or wherever you find us. You can sign up if there's still space. You can check the links down below. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna leave Doey's links down below because he's been joining me when I haven't had anybody to come join me. I appreciate you, bro. Every single week you've been clearing your time. You've been giving me your time and your patience, and I appreciate it, bro. But I think we should head it off here because we've been going at this for an hour.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
So we'll see everybody next week, same time. I just want to, before I head it off, I want to just try something new by shouting out some of the people that were in the chat. I saw Mad Wheels, my girl back there. She just gave me a sub during the podcast. Somebody also followed Opie L Cent. Appreciate that. And let me see, is there anybody else? That's
Opalescent koi. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not pronounce that.
That's a crazy word. That's not a word you see every day. Opalescent.
Opalescent koi. Yes. Okay. But so we see you guys. We appreciate it. And yeah, so we're gonna sign off here. Doey, did you have any last words before I sign it off?
No. Just make sure you sign up for the tournament on Tuesday. If you're not gonna be able to play, make sure you watch it anyway. You can catch it on We People stream or on my stream. We both cast it. It's a good time.
Yes, sir. We try to have fun with it. But all right. So we'll see everybody next week, and peace out. Later, guys. All right. That was a most definite long podcast, but we went through all the changes, so
we did.
I think it will be appreciated.
Dragons are busted.
You really think dragons are busted? All right.
Free LP.
All right.
Free LP.
I'm gonna farm it a little bit then. I'm gonna farm silver.
Do you want me to send you a list? I don't think you'll lose a game until like gold.
Really? Is that strong?
Oh, it is. Yes.
What? All right. Send me the list.
This is like a basic list. It's busted.
Wow, that's crazy. All right.
Absolutely nuts. All right. I'm going to hop off.
All right, bro. You have a good night.
You too.
All right, chat. It's just me. It is just I. Yo, what be so funny back there? You just be like laughing, bro. Like, what's good? Like, do I got something on my forehead? Like, she's just cracking up back there, bro. Wait, why can't y'all see Chrome? Yo, that's crazy. How can y'all see that? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, excuse me. It's the Eric show now. Yep, the Eric show. I think I'm gonna play some games of Runeterra before I get off. I'm gonna try that list that Doey just sent me. As you guys see, my background, best champion in the game confirmed. Oh, I gotta change. I gotta change my account. Just give me a second, guys. because I was on the PBE playing the new TFT. Yo, that is another fun game. Honestly, I was having a good old time playing TFT. But I'm gonna try some Runeterra. Doey just sent me a list, so I'm gonna try it out. If Runeterra will open, then we can get this moving along. Also, turn off your follow and sub alert audio during the podcast, my guy. Yeah, I know. I always forget. I dead always forget. Yo, why does this keep opening up this? Bro, stop playing with me. Just keep opening up the wrong, what's her name? Yeah, I'll do it next time, Mad Wills. Yo, bro, I be forgetting. I really do. Professional streamer over here, by the way. Professional streamer, by the way. Professional. Oh, we got Solari Sunforger? I bet. We got Concerted? I bet. We got White Flame? I bet. Okay. I like 100%. Let's go. Let's get it in. Yeah. Let me play like 3-4 games and knock it off. I'm making at least diamond this season. Oh, good to hear. Yo, look at my opponent's name. Meow God.
Come hither, you beasts of glory!
Mystic shot.
As foretold!
Mystic shot?
Our vision for the future has never been clearer.
Sun and steel.
With the power of time, the possibilities are endless.
How soon Demacia forgets.
So can I draw a dragon? Like, am I really trying to draw a dragon? Am I trying to draw a dragon? Like, what's really good here? Oh my goodness, are you serious? Is this a prank?
Shape the skies and mold the earth!
I am more than
And more than culpable, filthy worm.
With this, we stand a fighting chance. These are the hands that will shape the future. No more wasting time. Warning, take you. Out of time.
soldier should know to stay out of the way.
Ready weapons.
I drew no dragons till I drew Dragon's Claw.
I have seen the future, and I know my path.
This is honestly just crazy.
Come, face me. Our time is over.
Why? It's not.
Look lively, soldier. There are none like me.
The
Impossible.
Wait, is it working now? Oh my goodness. Is it working now?
We were forged in Dragonfire.
Ready weapons.
Shroud the world in wings.
Never again will we fall to Dragonfire.
Prepare for battle.
For Renmore. The fight just isn't the same without you, Anna.
I am always here when you need me.
The prophecies ring true.
To arms!
They are nothing. I serve my people with pride. Suffer my fury.
You're sick. You're sick. That's what I'm talking about. What you think this is, buddy boy? What kind of games you think I'm playing here?
None face a dragon.
That's why I passed. I knew he wasn't. I knew he was gonna try to attack. What you think this is? I had the perfect counter for single combat there. I'm like, oh wait, let me just play around single combat.
Big head, big brains. Never joust with genius. Yes.
How soon Demacia forgets.
What a curve.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Behold brilliance!
To the world below!
See how you like it.
Darkness!
The end of this world draws near.
What wondrous discoveries await below.
sun goes down, thousands to go.
I really want to play this.
The skies darken with their approach.
Deep breath now.
I have no idea what he's afraid of.
There's a lot of darkness out there. Let's make some of our own.
The heavens diminish without my attention.
Such majesty.
Now they'll pay attention.
Shining gifts from the sky.
Concentrated forgiveness.
Just give you more fangs.
The prophecies ring true.
Radiant strikes.
We are nothing.
The cosmic beauty of creation. The constellations bow to me.
The constellations bow to me. Oh, why hello. Welcome.
I do love an audience.
Why hello there. LMAO.
Gonna be a long night. Put on some coffee. As foretold.
switching is a thing, but if he has it, he has it. Right? So now I just played the second ace one. Oh, okay. Alright, bro, what you got? Because I'm ready to clap them cheeks. Boy. That's so good. Oh, I should have played the rune. If I would have played the rune dragon path, it would have been game. That was fun. He gets to see my second ASO. And then he gets to see me living legend. Alright, bro. Is it over yet? Let me know when it's over. No? Is it over now?
Who's a good boy? All of this. Servitude is beneath you.
Loyalty is not servitude.
All right.
I do love an audience.
Here's my board.
Anything can be scattered with its elements, even us. Make the darkness your own.
I don't remember you at all.
Through conflict, we grow.
You must be very important.
Now I take to the sky.
It wants us. I understand now.
Now they'll pay attention.
We've had one poke stick. Who stayed in the game that whole time. I thought he actually had the win. I was like, oh, he actually has it. Nope. Doesn't have it. Alright, guys. I'm going to end off stream here. I'm going to raid. It looks like this is a newer streamer. I haven't seen him before. His name is Saucy Cephalopod. I'm gonna raid him. Just give me a second. Let me set it up. Oh boy. As you guys hear Levi saying he doesn't want to go in the background. Appreciate everybody that stopped by. Of course, Doey for being on the podcast with me. And I'll see you guys next week. Alright, peace out.
Oh wow, thanks for the raid. Oh, I surrendered. Thanks for the raid, I really appreciate it. Fortunately, you guys just missed a really good treasured trash. But yeah, thank you, What Hepis. Is that right? What Hepis? Well, just trying to climb. I guess I'm being a little bit cheesy. Doing, oh, it's not quite Ziggs Poppy, but it's very similar to it.